Hey everybody, my name is Anthony Hall. People call me Tony. It doesn't matter really what you call me. The whole point of me making this video is I want to kind of share a little bit of information that I accumulated through the years. And if I can even help one person, then my job is, from how I see it, complete. So I just want to kind of share a scenario with you. You meet somebody, you fall in love, and when you meet this person, they're like, everything you could imagine the person that you wanted to fall in love to be. And as time goes on, you eventually, somehow, this person becomes someone that you see differently. And eventually relationships get ruined and people's lives kind of fall apart, and people wonder where they went wrong, and the happiness is kind of void from their life, and they're like kind of falling apart and trying to put things back together. And I watch many people struggle with problems like this, and I believe, to be honest, that through my trials and tribulations of my life, I kind of figured out the solution to kind of overcoming some of these boundaries that we have in our lives. And so my whole point is this: the entire universe we see through our minds. It may seem as like we know what's out there in front of us, but all that happens is our eyes receive light. It receives a light that is reflected off of objects, and somewhere in our brain it's calculated and interpreted as this information that we process into what we see. But we don't really know what's out there. But that's besides the point. The whole thing is that because we interpret the entire universe through our mind, like the entire universe has to go through us before we actually interpret the information as seeing the universe. And because of that, however our brains are operating at the time affects the way that we see our reality. And my whole point is, I believe our relationships and everything get ruined because our minds are kind of living our lives for us, and we're kind of relating to the world through our thoughts of the world instead of what the world is actually presenting to us. Like, we lose the sacredness of life. We don't kind of honor each moment for itself, and we place this image that we gain through our our history or whatever. Every time we think, in order to think, we need our memories to think. Without memories, we can't have any thoughts. And so every time we think of the world, every time we think of anything, we kind of take away from the sacredness of that thing. And then we wonder, we're stuck in like the most beautiful moments, and we can't understand why we don't feel the magic of that moment. And my whole point in making this video is to try to get people to kind of, give me some of their attention so that I can pass on this information and how to, kind of heal the world from our sickness. I believe everything that is kind of happening in this world is because we won't allow things to be. Like someone once said that, the evils in the world come from people not being able to sit quietly in a room. And I believe that's true. I believe that we can't let the world just be what it is. We can't do that. We have to place this veil of what we think of it as, instead of just letting it present itself to us. And I believe once we can allow ourselves to let the world be what it is, and we can see the world for what it truly is, then we can be a lot happier. But it's a process, and I'm not going to just sell you this imaginary dream that, oh, you can be happy one day, just think positive. I'm not going to do that to you. And so I have a process, I have a way of, showing you how to bring yourself closer to being, where you need to be a happier person. And I will show you, and follow my videos, subscribe to my channel, and tune in. And I will, as much as I can, I work a job at 9 to 5. I'm not rich or nothing, I work a 9 to 5, and as much as I could, I will put out these videos. I will show you how to be a more productive and happier person. I will show you how to find, because everybody, you could tell yourself you want whatever it is that you want, but in reality, you want these things because you want to be happy. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be content. And as long as we keep living through our mind, through our imagination, and having this inadequate response to the present moment, we will never be happy, because we use time and we tell ourselves, once I acquire this thing that I acquire it will make me happy. And then you acquire that thing, and of course it's not going to make you happy. You've taught yourself to live in the future for your whole life. You taught yourself to live your life through your dreams and what you imagine that you want. And so when you accumulate those things, since your brain is already taught to look towards the future, you won't be able to appreciate these things. And my whole goal in life is to teach people to slow down a bit and to bring themselves to where they need to be happy. And you know, I'm gonna put a lot of videos out there, and hopefully people pick up on this. And you know, as things go on, I will, you know, as I see more people getting more into it, I will invest more of my time into it. You know, this channel is really gonna be about you guys. It's not really gonna be about me. This is gonna be about, you know, me trying to help society to bring itself into a better place so we can all help each other. And that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys later. Tune in, check everything out when I put it up. Anthony out.